morning. Good morning. How are you guys today? Happy hump day to you. It is hump day for you. Today is the day of humping. I'm good. I'm tired. I went to the casino last night. No, I did not win. I never win. But had a blast. Had dinner, had drinks, more than two. Got home late. Now, I didn't sleep very much last night. By the time I got home, I had to unwind. I had like crazy ass dreams, you guys, like hiding from gunfire. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. Today's the day of humping. And then my son was up coughing all night. My kitty was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, I just did not sleep. So I'm ready for yes. That was at the beginning of the night when all my hopes and dreams were still alive, fat boy. All right, V, enjoy that yoga. It's probably the news. It's probably, who knows? I think I've had that dream before, though. That's what's so weird. And then my son didn't wake up. I normally wake up as my body is, accustomed to him waking up for work. And then I was like, what the hell? He's not up at 5:30. 200. I wish that was just me, Mike. Good morning, Maya. Happy hump day to all. Now, humping is acceptable today, but let's not forget the basic necessities. Do not hump without permission, unless it's your husband or spouse. I did a quick dog walk and quick elliptical. It's a couch heating pad day. Oh no, Lily, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think, Kimberly, it is the world. It is the world. I'm trying to, lighten the load, y'all. Couple things. I've decided people don't know how to fucking have fun. Number one, tip of the day. Y'all, loosen up. Have some fun. Shimmy on down the road, for Christ's sake. Y'all, in my fucking videos, y'all, the purpose of those videos is not to elicit negativity. The purpose of those videos is to fucking have fun. No sense of humor. No sense of humor. Y'all, go to the local store and buy some. Shit. Y'all, several of y'all need to loosen up. Remove the stick out of your ass because it's not doing anything for you other than creating splinters, irritation, and fucking sourpuss face. Don't have a sourpuss face. Enjoy it, for fuck's sake, y'all. I had people all over the place, saying, oh, foul language, right, yesterday. Okay, it's easy. I don't think this is the place for fucking you. Hi, Gadget. How are you? Any loser. I'm just so tired of people. Y'all, for fuck's sake, fucking learn to have fun. Fucking learn to just loosen up and go with the flow. This is my self-expression. Like it, love it, or don't. If you don't, get the fuck out. Hi, Annette. I'm sorry. Shit. Not good. New baby, NICU, low blood sugar. Don't like it. What in the world, for fucking sake? So the puppet video I did this morning was just to lighten the load on the Have a Motherfucking Fabulous Day video, which was the day before. This is my platform. This isn't Grandpa's platform. This is my way of self-expression and to fucking try to have fun time. This world is crazy for Cocoa Puffs. And those are the things that make me happy. Those are the things that give me enjoyment. And I know 3/4 of you appreciate it as well. So thank you to those who like it, and love it. Hi, Shirley. It was great. It's still sending me funny convos. Yeah, so go have fun if you're bored. Go talk to the negative Nellies. Somebody was bitching about the one I said today. Y'all, rise above what? It's a funny video. It was a funny duet. I rise above everything, but I will have self-expression, and I will not be censored. I know people love to tell me what to do. People love to tell me how to act. And people love to make it a point to tell me why they don't like me. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. Somebody told me yesterday that I was classless. Cussing shows your class. And I said, well, it takes one to know one. Bruh. Anywho, so weird, y'all. So, like it, love it, don't. Choice is yours. Nobody is forcing you to watch, to listen, or to respond. Thank you, Jessica. I have fun. That's my whole purpose of the platform. People also want to inform me that they're here for Grandpa, not me. Well, this is my platform. So, if you're here for Grandpa, best not to tell me that because I have magical fingers that like to block away. Again, my channel, my form of self-expression, like it, love it, or don't. And if you don't like my cussing, my humor, me, whatever, move on. Move on. You're on the wrong channel. And Terry, that's what I said. Judy was bitching this morning and said, I'm just disappointed. And I said, well, Judy, this isn't the channel for you then, right? This isn't the channel. And there are people who put up with my swearing because they like me more than my swearing. And thank you for hanging in there. I know I have a potty mouth. I do not do it to piss people off. I do it because it's the way I express myself. And most people who do that, I think it's habitual or it's just a term of self-expression. I think it's funny. I think it's funny to enunciate and to embellish with fuck, shit, cocksucker, whatever. I think it's funny to talk about feces. I think it's funny to make fun of my leaking. I love it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And that's okay if it's not for you. It's okay. I swear, I don't hold grudges. Promise. Hi, dog lover. Okay, another thing. Y'all, I fell. Like, in the casino last night, I was running to the bathroom and I had my Archies on, which are flip-flops, right? And sometimes, even around my house, I trip on them because, like, the front, I'm a shuffler like Grandpa, right? So I kind of shuffle, and then the lip of my flip-flop got like flipped in, you know, on the tile. My toes were on the floor, and I totally biffed it. I skidded straight across like I was sliding into home plate. On my belly, my phone went straight ahead of me like a half a block. Two guys were behind me and they're like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, I am fine. Just my pride. Just my pride. But fuck, you know what? If they recorded that shit, fuck. That would have been a viral video. I was so pissed that I couldn't see myself doing it, and I knew I was going down. You know, I knew 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor is truly correct, y'all. Truly correct. I found the floor last night, and I was feeling good. But it was my fucking flip-flops. You know, I'm flip-flopping around, my lip caught, it went this way, and I went that way. So it was the worst thing ever. I quickly got up because I was so embarrassed, and I was like, I'm good. And I kind of giggled, and then went to pee. Good thing I didn't pee my pants. Good thing I didn't slide, piss, and then have more to contend with, right? But I was able to keep it in. So, oh my God. Tony, I'm so sad they did not get this shit on video. I'm sad that I couldn't foresee that event. I would have posted that shit all over, right? So my knee hurts. All last night I kept saying, my knees hurt. Did I tell you I fell? My knees hurt. So I've got a big bump on my left knee, about this big. Y'all, I fell. Safe. No. Yeah. So I wish I would have had a little bit more fun with the fall with the guys. I was just at that point so embarrassed, and like, how many people just saw me fucking slide. I was thinking about asking for the footage. I'm sore as fuck. And my pride is shattered. It's fun. That might have topped the Zen night. It probably would have. Probably would have pissed your pants, and rightfully so, because I remember sitting on the toilet when I got in there, and I was like, I mean, how the fuck did that just happen? I don't understand that. I haven't seen that video of you flipping off. Sorry, Dan, should have get us that clip. Upside down, shit. Even without this cursing, I mean, I just, woo, slid. I even got some distance when I fell. Like, I was almost like, you know, I kind of, so it was kind of like, you know, when I'm gambling, I kind of run to the potty, right? Little jog. So I had like a head start, and then anyhow. So that happened. I got a kind of funny couple shit. So that happened, ran into somebody who I haven't seen in like 25 years, yelling my name, Danielle. We lived in the same apartments. I like stupid penny slots, the sore losers. And my other friend met me there. We had a good time. So we ate dinner, we drank tequila, floor, maybe. So that was it. Also, fucking creepy thing I'm gonna tell you all about. 5 years me, grandpa's inside eating. You had tequila. We are falling. Goth. I had 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor moment yesterday while going to the bathroom at the casino. Felt like a complete ass. Anyhow, we all end up losing on the floor. Kevin, no shit. We all are dying. Every day we wake up is 1 step closer to death. Thanks for the positivity. Nobody wants to focus on that. I know you're trying to be funny, but it's not funny. Yes, we are all gonna die at some point. But shit, let's just sit and dwell on the negative. So, that happened. Got another funny story. Fucking weird story. Y'all stop being creepy. Some of y'all out there, stop Googling my numbers. Y'all, it's weird. It's weird. I'm getting these random texts from somebody. I have no idea who they're from. They sent me a video this morning. Weird messages before. No idea who you are. Another thing, somebody called me, blocked their number, and left me a video of Dan's video. What? My message was this person listening to Dan's video yesterday. called me. Hi, Samantha. Bye, Samantha. Called me, left a message. So if I had picked up, would they have played that? What is your point? Are you trying to freak me out? It's fucking weird, y'all. It's weird. Y'all, what, why, and how come? Is that intent? Are you trying to stalk? Are you trying to spook me? Are you trying to make me think, what the hell? Yeah, why? Why? So, y'all, yes, crazy. So, I didn't answer because I don't answer blocked numbers, but it's fucking weird. I don't think it's the same number, but I have this other number just texting me and I've never replied to this person. I don't know you. Stop. Y'all, if I want you to have my number, I will give it to you. If it was a female. Dan would want to know if it was a female. I don't know, that's the question. Yes, so if it's you, hello, crazy message leaver. Why? Shoot me a text, would you? Since you're on it, you got my number. Let me know why you're doing it. So, I don't know. It's not a spam call, Claudia. It's somebody specifically called me, and the message was my husband's video yesterday. Yes. I will not go out of my way to respond or to contact you unless you contact me and I reply back. Yeah, and I mean, it just goes along to, you know, people telling me I hope I die, and, you know, those people I do report, but it's crazy. That was weird. I was like, why is my husband's video playing on my message? So odd, right? It's fucking creepy. You know, I told Dan's like, I don't understand. I said, right, I don't understand either. So yes, so we go out, we're broadcasted out to lots of people, but it doesn't give you the right to be creepy. It doesn't give you the right to make people feel violated. It doesn't give you the right to make us uncomfortable in our home with our numbers and so on and so forth. It's not right, y'all. Leave people alone, for Christ's sake. We put ourselves out here for a way to cope, a way to get through the day-to-day shit, as we had talked about, not to get crazy stalker people. I might get a permit to carry. Yeah. It's starting to get creepy, Karen. It's starting to get creepy, and I've never in my life felt so vulnerable. And I am starting to really heavily think about it to protect myself. Now at home, we are protected. But when I'm out and about, which I don't go often, but it scares me now at this point. And nobody has the right to look up my personal information. You know, it's a breach of privacy. I can't take my shit off of social media. You can always find addresses, phone numbers, all that stuff. It's not that hard, but it's creepy. Let me have some privacy, you know? Jenna and Jennifer, that's okay, you know? I would love to say hi to you. I would love to say anybody who's like, Danielle, what's up? You know, that's okay. But to breach my comfort, right? Sending things to my house that you haven't been given permission to, calling me on the phone, leaving me weird messages, text messages, weird, crossing the line. Those classes and training. Can I email you a local guy? Oh yeah, Karen, sure. Here, well, just email me on Danielle@salingerfarm.com. Danielle@salingerfarm.com. Hi Teresa, how are you? It's scary. That was creepy. You are paranoid. Marco, I'm not paranoid. Life is crazy. People are crazy, Marco. It's reality. It's reality. Yeah, it is public information. Oh, Teresa, I got this weird phone call yesterday. Weird messages. It's kind of creepy. So, yeah, weird. Do you think maybe it's one of the people y'all fell out with? I don't know, Emily. I mean, who knows? Can they do anything with them, Pat, without a number? It says, Celeste, honey, sweet pea. Celeste wants to know, y'all, while I'm on here, this is supposed to be about Grandpa. Oh, honey, you are so misinformed. This has never been about Grandpa. This has been about my journey as a woman, as a mother, as a caregiver. It's not about Grandpa. I do feature Grandpa, but this is my time, girl. You like it, love it, or don't. And if you don't, get the fuck out. It's very simple. People, these shows are never about Grandpa. It's about us, right? It's about us. It's about our journey. O-U-R. Me and my husband, with our kids, with our family, with Grandpa, and with people like you, Celeste. So if it wasn't for Grandpa, nobody would care. Oh, we have another female today. Kate, you should understand and be self-reflective. Kate, this world is filled with tons of women who are not happy with themselves. And I see that. You're emanating exactly that. And it's really sad because in today's day and age, you should know better. Shame on you for not uplifting a fellow woman who is doing quite amazingly. And maybe that's why you're so negative. Kate, life is too short. Look for positive. Stop being negative. God, it's ugly. And you know, you could be the most beautiful person on the outside, but your attitude takes you down and makes you ugly. So, reflection, honey. That's the first thing you need. Bless your heart. Yes. So, you know, my husband is the one that started this account. He started this journey for poetry, Kate, and for everybody else who is interested. Hello, Fupa. Who's everybody else is interested. And then my husband started documenting his dad. And then guess what? My husband wanted me to jump on the same journey to show my journey with his dad. You know, we're teamwork makes the dream work. I don't know if you know that, but teamwork makes the dream work, and we do it together. It's already blocked, Darren. It's already blocked. That's what's weird. And women hating on other women is a growing epidemic. It should have been just stopped, but we have too many women miserable in their own shoes. So it will keep going stronger and stronger. But for those of you who are ugly on the inside, you know, stay around. I can help you change your frown into a smile, your negative into positive. So, anywho, the whole world is women hating. And you have men. You have the men who like control, right? You have the men who don't like strong women because they can't bully them around, right? And so they're very insecure around me. Messages, it's easy to use. Yeah, Jerry, I have a friend who's a retired police officer. She gives me all the lowdown. I got a son who's well informed on that type of stuff. So it's something small, something that can hurt, and something that can kill if necessary. Shooting range, here I come. Anywho, that's just society. Society is just one negative Nelly. And it's unfortunate because we could be using our energies to help one another instead of tearing them down. So anywho, Yusuf, we don't talk about those things on here, politics, wars, and all that stuff. Like Dan and I said, we stand on both sides. We stand for the people who are getting injured, the people on the front line, the kids being murdered, and so on and so forth. Can you take on a carry journey? If I can I do those things? I don't even know. This is the hugging This is the hugging platform, not the hating platform. Positivity only. And I try to promote that. I try to promote everybody to think before you speak. Think. And if you speak and it's too late and you think afterwards, try to change your course. Try to change your course. Yeah, I don't know. Woman's hating another woman and nothing new. I think it is not new. However, I think a lot of women who are supporting themselves or just own their shit, I think do everything in their power. It's the other women who don't. People are too proud when they are wrong. Very proud, Alex. Own your shit. Lisa Renna said that, and it's stuck with me ever since. Own your shit. You get nowhere in life or as a person if you don't own your mistakes. Own them, move on, let them go, and try to be better. Try not to do the same mistakes. And that's what I'm saying. Women still need to stand up for themselves. It's ugly. It's an ugly look for women to tear other people down. You know, it's stupid, Mickey. They find it's most women are so competitive with others. It makes no sense to me. Valentine, every account we have, we tag each other in it. So every video will tell you which accounts are ours. I have this one that you're on right now. This is my live account. I have my big one, which is almost at 600,000 followers. Mrs. D-Cell NorCal. No S. There's one with an S. It's tricky. They steal my videos and everything else. Thank you, July's. I appreciate it. And that's what this is supposed to be. I want to make you laugh. I want to make you think about things. I want to make you be motivated about fixing yourself and fixing your health, your journey, and everything in between. Yes, so Alex, if you follow Dan, Leslie just typed it in here. So Alex screenshot that. Thanks, Les. So life is just about being happy. Life is about progressing. Life is about evolution. Life is about trying to be better. And that's it. I want to be better. You know, it took me a long time to see the things I didn't like about myself. I was negative, like a lot of women I see on here, bashing other women. I never bashed anybody else, but I was just not happy. And when we're not happy, we tend to not be positive. We tend to have more negativity and look for the negative. So everybody you see that leaves comments, hate comments, and all those things in between, they're not happy with themselves. It's impossible for them to be happy, because if they were happy, truly, they wouldn't be ugly. Yeah, me too, Alex. That's really hugely important for me, is reflection and trying to change my course. So I have this feeling that, you know, like I tell you, you guys make me think, right? You guys make me think about my actions with Grandpa, sometimes with Dan. I think, nope, I got to practice what I preach. So it's important. It's important. It's important to understand we're faulty. Humans make mistakes. We're emotional. We react. We do the things that aren't always good for our others, surroundings, like our people, family, friends. But it's important to say, you know what? I could be better, and I could do better. Hi, Sleeps. Hope you guys are doing good. Okay, so enough of that. We talked about this yesterday, but let's have some fun. So this morning, as I was doing my videos, I try to be Alex because those are the things that I work on. And if I can influence and help and motivate people to see the same things, I only talk about my experience, right? Hi, Javier. I only talk about my experiences. I don't talk about things that I have no idea about. I learn as I go. So I help as much as I can based on my experiences and work with me. And really, right? That's what we all do. Well, what did you do with this? You have anxiety, right? How do you cope? You know, this is how I cope. It's a learning mechanism for all. And so I know a lot of you severely appreciate my my attempt to try to help in some way. It took me 48 years to realize, ooh, I don't like being unhappy. It took me 48 years to say, for fuck's sake, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me, right? I need to fix me. I'm the only person who can make me happy, not anybody else, nor my surroundings either, right? So unfortunately, with age comes wisdom that we didn't have 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, right? And then we get to this point in life when we're like, fuck, you know, the light bulb comes up and we're like, shit, boy, have I been doing this wrong my whole life for 48 fucking years. And I could be 3/4 through with my life at this point. And I feel like, you know, I missed out on so much happiness, right? But in the end, it's still all about growth. It's about acceptance. And sometimes it just takes us longer to get here. Hi, Joey Ginger. And yes, reflection should be a constant state that we live in. Reflection. Once we stop reflecting, we have given up on changing and evolving and being better. So I plan to keep in that constant state of motion, which is being better every time I can. I irritate myself sometimes too, Alex. And imagine if you're male, right? I'm assuming you're male. I could be wrong, but like have hormones on top of that. Have menopause with it. Now, some of you people might say, oh, here she goes, blaming the menopause again on her reactions or actions. And Alex, you're female? Oh, good. Yay! Welcome, Alex. Just wait till you hit menopause. Wait till you hit menopause. And, you know, everybody has, oh, I love it. I know, I was like, you never know these days anymore. It really fucks us up. It really, I told you, you know, especially when you're trying to fix yourself and trying not to react or respond, or you're trying to do something with the utmost dignity, calmness, and happiness, and you got a face like this because you're trying to keep it all in, but the inner Reagan is like, bitch, let me out. I must get out. And you're like, I'm coming. It's hard. It's hard. So just run. Get the fuck out. It's hard. Yeah, I mean, it's the Reagan, you know? You're like, it's coming. No! I am not responsible for anything I do, say, or react to. She's coming. Lord help us all, even myself. Everything's so fucking complex in a woman's body. And we're human. We are meant to have emotions. We are meant to react. We are meant to have feelings and sadness and frustration. And some days it changes within 30 seconds from one another. And we're like, whoa, I feel happy. What the fuck? You know, and we're like, what is happening? Talk about annoying myself, right? What the hell? Dan's looking. What are you looking at? Run. Boo. I don't know. It's horrible, y'all. The hell? Did you guys get that? Did you get that?
No, I didn't. Your husband did though. I didn't feel nothing.
It said earthquake detected.
I just said, yeah. Your husband just said that. Danny just said that. He said, I just heard his phone call.
Yeah.
Like, earthquake. I'm like, I don't feel anything. How bad could it be?
What was that?
My goodness, we just got an alert for an earthquake.
I know.
She did too.
I just, yeah, like an emergency alert. It's all beep, and it was like a real thing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
What's the first thing I thought when I heard that?
It was.
Look, all you gotta do is look at that hole. If that's like around 80 millimeters.
Or my pool.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's a funny story. I mean, that's a funny one because my brother, remember the 88, 89 earthquake?
Oh, you did?
Was?
Yeah.
In the Bay Area? So we didn't even know what happened. We was watching the World Series.
Yeah.
We didn't know what happened. And all of a sudden the TV went out. We're like, what the hell? So we go down by his pool, and there's 2 feet of water just night.
Yeah. And you can see it. We just got a earthquake warning. I don't know if it was an earthquake's been detected. So I don't know. Anybody find out where the earthquake was? Because it doesn't tell you. It just says stop, drop, and cover. Thanks. So if you heard that, it didn't. No, it's never happened, Goth. It never happens. 4.6. Where? Where was the earthquake? I didn't get one. Yeah. Kathy, anybody know? Yeah. That is weird. Maybe I was just in the 6 miles from Bethel Island. Where's Bethel Island? Yes, that's stop, drop, and roll. Maybe not roll. Stop, drop, and cover. It's not a fire. Cindy said Bethel Island. 6 miles from Bethel Island. I don't know. In Isleton? Near San Francisco. Bye, Emily. I've never had one of those alerts either, Alex. You didn't get that either, Nia? Huh. So if it was near San Francisco, we always kind of sometimes feel the aftershakes. Or we get a touch of it. Odd. Nothing like a little anxiety to get your shit running. Woohoo. Shit. 70 miles from Sacramento. Oh shit. Hi Sherry. 70 miles from Sacramento. You're in San Ramon and did not feel it? Yeah, so you would have, right, Kathy? That was crazy. Never heard that before. I was like, who's prank? Earthquake. What? Shit. Thanks, Pamela. Crazy stuff. Do you guys get those in Southern California? I've never seen that before. Anywho, so sorry if you heard that alarm. Northern coast, but no harm. Thank you, Rita. Well, that was fun. Anywho, what we were talking about. Shit. Is my heart rate. Has that returned to normal? Thank you, T. Rose. I appreciate that. Y'all, again, I'm not going to apologize for my cussing. It is me. It is part of my person and my expression. Like it, love it, or don't. It's okay. I know. You didn't hear it, Alex? It was like, wah! Like my eardrum just popped. I'm sure I can't wait to see the playback and my face. I did say drop, what did I say, fat boy? Drop, roll, no, drop, what did I say? Drop, roll, and whatever. Well, it's not what you do in an earthquake. You just go for undercover. Hold on. Shit, I don't like that. Anywho, whatever. Stop, drop, and roll. Phew, that was hard. Anxiety. Earthquakes, you just cover. So, oh, thanks, T. Rose. I appreciate it. And being an older woman, I appreciate you putting up with my shit talk. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop. Collaborate and listen. There's an earthquake 70 miles north of Sacramento. No, east. Northeast, I don't know. Very scary. I've been through enough. I don't need any more anxiety with that shit. Yeah. Earthquake warning. We're fine over here. Just running away. Might be swaying a little bit. The ground might be rolling, but we're good. We won't stop. We won't stop. We can't stop. I don't have the tune of the Miley Cyrus song in my head. Okay. So what I was gonna say, I did thought it was a troll, like playing a trick on me. So yeah, stop in the name of an earthquake before you break your ass. Stop and cover your head before something drops on it. Hurry up and go. We stop and laugh. Jerry, I'm scared of shit for earthquakes. Typically we don't get them too bad here. We just get the little ripples. Okay, so anywho, what I was saying before that, just alarming interruption. So I was sitting there minding my own business in my kitchen, and I heard one of the women on our Zoom say, have you guys heard of, what's it called, Christine? What's it called? Who's here? Tammy, you here? Attraction, something, not fatal attraction, but what's it called? I can't even use my phone. Shit. Anyhow, so first attraction or something, naked attraction, thank you. Oh, fuck. Brain fart, naked attraction. I had it in my head, and then it went, because I got, shit, the scary thing, naked attraction. No, not the law of attraction, naked attraction. Y'all, if you want to see some Willis and Duderberries, it's this like overseas dating show. And I couldn't believe it. So I was hearing them talk about it, and then of course I had to unmute because I heard the word, you know, penis. I don't know if I can say that on here, so maybe whispering it. Anywho, I heard that, so I was like, wait, what? You know, my mind goes straight there. Naked attraction. Really, yes. So I was like, wait, what? So before I unmuted and got clarification, Tammy kept describing, and I think she used the word wiener. And everybody was getting a kick out of her because if you know anything about her, she's very, very, very like proper, quiet, and it's just funny when you hear certain people say certain things, right? Like me, you're like, expect it. Tammy, you don't expect it. So she's like, she's already like the low talker. So I heard her even drop lower, and she said, they show their wieners. I was like, did Tammy just say wiener? And then one of my friends, Tony, was like, that just made my day. You just said wiener. But she did it and dropped her voice even lower. Wiener. So basically, it's this show, Naked Attraction. So every guy, there's like 6 guys, and every guy has a color. So they literally lift the cover from the feet to the wiener. And you basically, I didn't have time to watch this, and yes, you see all the kit and caboodle, everything. The show is in the UK. Oh yeah, it was. The kit and caboodle, Naked Attraction on YouTube, process of elimination. It doesn't go, I don't know how far it goes, but basically you have to start eradicating, they show only to the shoulder. You have to start eradicating based on what their member looks like. You heard me. The last 3, they show the face. So you know me, right? I was just, right. What? Ooh. Okay, and so for the most part, and I know everybody doesn't believe in the little snip snip of the tip, but I believe in it. I like it. I love it. And so like 5 of the guys, there were 6 there. 5 of them, 5 out of the 6 had their turtleneck on, if you know what I mean. Turtleneck on, you know, hanging. And then one guy was just standing there, large and proud, right? With no extra, you know, turtleneck, no nothing. But he looked, if you ask me, a little, you know, trying to prove a point. So you have the other just flaccid, hanging. And then you have this guy that's like, not only do I have a bigger one, but it's a little, gives you a little bit of preview of what will happen when I'm excited and no extra meat on it. I don't understand. So I'm gonna have to investigate that show a little bit in more detail. But yeah, anywho. So if you're interested in just checking that shit out, Naked Attraction, you live in UK, yeah. It's been showing for years. Shut up. And they show it on regular TV, Alex. So it's a UK, I knew it was somewhere overseas. So yes, if you're very, definitely, of course you need to investigate. Who would just like, yeah, but Claudia, you don't see anything on Naked and Afraid. They show it, Alex says, they show it on just regular TV. What if the kids were there? What the hell? After 9, kids are up past 9. Y'all, I couldn't, what? And I guess people in the UK do not worry about manscaping. We need to hit the manscaping market in the UK. Y'all, it's not, I mean, I always like a little, you know, sweater on my man, but y'all, I mean, what? It's a primetime show. Fucking crazy, and I know all y'all, some of y'all jumping the ship right now. Well, let me check this out. Naked Attraction. It's a normal, just day-to-day show, apparently in the UK. Enjoy it, love it, or don't watch, but it's fascinating that you have to make a choice based on size. Well, can I eliminate 5 at one time? Can I eliminate 5? Because if your sweater is too high on the neck, no, it's not working for me. I get rid of yellow, green, blue, purple, and fucking violet. You're scaring me over there. My anaconda, what? My anaconda, huh? My anaconda don't want none unless you got, but yes, the fuck, y'all. He was the Sir Mix-a-Lot song. So, Alex, tell your fellow UKians to get their shit, to get their shit checked. A little trimming won't hurt them. The size doesn't matter at all. I mean, you know what, fat boy, I'm with you. I don't want to make any man feel uncomfortable. Groom, UK people. Bruh, y'all need to do a little snippy. Is it too late to get a little snippy? I don't know. Channel 4, it's free to watch. Anyone can come across that chunk. Yeah, so young or old. I mean, here's my problem. It's like if I walked into a strip, what are they called? A strip place. Strippers. What? I'm just like this. I'm fascinated. So if I'm flipping through channels and I see 6 naked men, I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I mean, and I zoomed in this morning. I was like, well, I need a closer look. No, and but he was the only hope. I guess, Claire, I'm with you on that. My mom won't. Y'all, Manscaped, we ship to the UK. I don't know if we do, but Alex, start spreading the word. Claire, start spreading the word. Manscaped.com, DSAL20, they get 20% discounts. They should not be going on film, on TV, looking like that. Get some foreskin tape. Pull that shit up. Nobody wants to see that. You know, we have boob tape. Don't they got foreskin tape? Pull it back so we can see everything. No. Hi, plugger. And I hate that. I should stop because I do not want to make fun of the uncircumcised penis. But y'all, I said penis. Shit. I don't want hairy cajonis. Me neither. But I don't have a choice. Mine has Manscaped and still has hairy cajonis. He says he's a little cold, so I think he uses it to keep him warm. Just kidding. Or maybe I'm not. I am a pervert. Alex, we don't see shit like that in the US. The only way we can see that is on porn channels, not regular TV, where you have to pick and date a man based on their cajones. I'm tiny and uncut. Plugger, then maybe you wouldn't be for me. I might be a little, I hate to admit it, but I like it clean. I need to see the head. I'm just saying. So maybe tape it back. I don't know. I am a pervert. Ellie, did you know in the UK they have a show called Naked Attraction where you have to literally pick a man based on his nakedness in one member only? What if it's a dicky do? Could you imagine standing up there and it's like a peekaboo? I mean, abort the mission. I mean, more power to them if they could stand up there. Peekaboo. Hey there. You feel safe? It's like a turtle. Anywho, yeah, so I know, I think he gets scared when I turn on the clippers. Peekaboo. Like, I don't know. I know, but so my innocent friend, so sweet, so quiet, so innocent, brought it up this morning. Somebody, I guess, on TikTok was talking about it. And so, of course, you have to, that's funny, fat boy. Of course, you have to, see. And then she just spread the love around. And I know about half of y'all are going to be looking at it if you already haven't. Woohoo! Come out, wherever you are. I'm still stuck on the... I guess you aren't. It's been on for 10 years. Y'all, shit. Yeah. So, but here's the thing. I guess it's the opposite way. Because, remember when we were young, in prison day, I look at a man sometimes, I find him attractive.
My wife is.
And then I think to myself, I wonder what he looks like, right? Come on, don't let me be the only one thinking that way. Ooh, he's hot. I wonder what's downstairs. So it's just the bass-backwards way. You get to see what's downstairs and then hope that the face is cute. I don't know. Empowering. Maybe. Buying. Right? Am I alone? Y'all throwing me under the bus right now. Does no woman ever think that way? None of you? Jennifer. Not alone, thank you. All right. Do you ever just drop your eyes down like a eye smile? Yes, thank you. Me too. You know, like, he's cute. Let's check out the midriff. Let's check out the pecs, the arms. All right. What's anything popping? No, but he could have some tidy whities on. I don't know. All right. Yes, he got something. But what if you pick that one, Charlene? What if you're like, I try not to be that obvious either. I'm embellishing. But what if you choose that one? You're like, ooh, you know, you're on the show, Naked Attraction, you're like, already, right? Yeah, the gray sweats. Everything pulls up, right? All the doors are lifted, so you see pubic region down. And some of them are tatted, which I don't mind tats. Nice legs, and then you get to that, you know, area. And right off the bat, you're already thinking, you already have them out, right? But what if it finally reveals the head? Not that, this head. And you pick the wrong one based on his member. So maybe my suggestion would be go with the average size. I don't know. I don't think straight when a guy looks at my bottom parts. And you know, every guy looks at your bottom part. What's in the fridge? Oh my God. I like hands, I like smile, I like teeth. I like plump lips. I like full lips in a man. And you just can't necessarily see that. I'm not that like shallow where I must have a big member, you know. It would be fun for a little bit, but I mean, they could hurt. I like a voice. Yeah, I mean, what if you see this guy? Okay, say Dottie, let's try that. Say you got him, good member, good body, face reveal is cute, and then he talks like this. Could you do it? Could you do it? Can you do it? I couldn't let it pass the high voice, the high pitch. No, out, shoes. Oh, I do like a smell. I do like a smell. Dennis is here, and he walks in my house and he always smells. Do you wear Gio Armani? Do you wear Gio Armani? Oh, it's chrome? It smells like, it reminds me of, so when he walks in, he smells good. I thought he has chrome on. But yes, smell is necessary. Good smell. Shoes, yeah.
What if it gives you a headache? What if perfume gives you a headache?
My doctor does. You have to go out there fragrance free, or else.
Yeah.
Or else she doesn't see you.
My wife used to do some stupid shit like swear to stuff like when she got in the car.
Yeah.
Sometimes she just walk out and I would ask her, you got enough floor juice on?
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's funny because I'm very sensitive to smells.
Me too, I did.
But male cologne smells aren't bad. Like, I never get sick. Like my own perfume and other female smells, like I'll get a headache, my glands will start swelling up. But men, I don't find that same way. Yeah, so voice, not without laughing. Come again. It's what? Are you joking? No. Why are you talking like that? Why are you talking like that? Forearms are really nice, Ashley. You know, I never used to be into a forearm until recently. So, I don't know. And I like a nice tan forearm with blonde hair. And you know, some tats on there might look nice too. I'm finding that I think men who have tats are kind of sexy. I never was that way before. Isn't that weird? Just saying. So I've been around a man who was hot AF, right? Hot AF. And then he spoke. And no shit, he sounded like he was in puberty. Scary. I don't like it. Yes, and I know that the guy in the Nuggets game. Yeah, that guy. He was hot. He was kind of a bigger dad bod, but not bad. Yeah, I'm trying to think who it was. And I was like, yep, nope, never mind. I'm out. Abort mission. Happy hump day, Paula. So tall man, big hands, but married to a shorter man, small hands. So that's funny. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of things that turn me off, and yeah, I there's also a guy who I remembered. I'll tell you, just because, Kay, you said shoes. Is anybody else a good, like, your man has to have a fine shoe? And I'll tell you my experience with a guy with a shoe. I won't mention his name because I don't know if he watches, but one of Dan's friends, not really his friend, but a friend through one of his best friend's friends. Friend. Dan's best friend's friend. Good friends. You get what I'm saying. Okay, Alex, have a good one. And so he drove a Porsche. He wasn't like cute, but you could tell he was really into his look, right? He was driving a Porsche. You know, you could tell he was putting some care into his dress, right? His hair was coiffed, his dress was on point, he was driving a Porsche, and I was like, all right, I see you. And then I looked at his shoes. Y'all, his shoes. Payless shoe store, like, and nothing wrong against Payless shoe stores, because I know everybody, I've bought shoes there in the past, but they were raveled. You know, they were like a top-sider, but you could tell they weren't top-siders. You know, the name brand. Shit, even buy a Skechers brand, for Christ's sake. But it wasn't, and I was like, oh, somebody's got to tell him. Somebody's got to tell him that, you know, you can't do that. You can't have really nice name brand clothes, right? Drive a Porsche, because you know you're trying to keep up with the image, and have cheap shoes. Cheap shoes. I mean, fucking put some Nikes on, for Christ's sake. I didn't tell him. Then I was a quiet girl. Remember? I didn't get my voice until recently. Now if I saw him, which I don't know if he even still has a Porsche anymore, but he's not like he used to be, you know? Right when you start like having, yeah, just lazy. Are all slip-on shoes a huge no? I don't necessarily think they're all bad. You know, like, hey dudes. But yeah, I've seen him recently in the last couple years, and he's not into, you know, it's probably at the time he was starting to make money, you know, blah, 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 biscuit. Now, today I'd be like, bruh, no. But I didn't back then. I was too, like, I told Dan, I said, you need to tell him, or you need to tell John to tell him, because he can't be doing that shit. No woman is going to, no, hard no. The weenus. Yeah, I have a hard time envisioning picking out somebody based on their, you know, their member. I think that is just shallow. But fun as shit, so check that out. He was married. Yeah, he was married. And I think he was married to a man order bride. I think so. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, I think he failed in the low tank arena for the, you know, yeah. Which makes sense. And yeah, I don't think, yeah, she's now, yeah, it's ugly. She's make the outfit, 100%. Now, I used to be really particular with dressing up. Hey, Matthew, how are you? Dressing up Dan and making sure whenever we went out, he wore what I wore. Shoes, I used to pay attention to buying good shoes. You know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. You want to go out with dusty shoes like that, because you know they're doing work in my bathroom, so everything's dusty. You know, you don't think to wipe those off. No? All right. Well, whatever. I can't do it anymore. I have given up on trying to make him realize that appearance is important. But it's never been for him. Dan's never been one for appearance. Dan has never thought like it's that important, where I'm like, give a fuck. Like, what? So I have a funny story to tell you. You know, Dan fluctuates in weight. We all know that. What picks him out right now? I talk with you guys displaying your father-in-law. Share, don't watch. It's very simple. We are healthcare people. Who's we? The operative word. And as healthcare people, you should know better, Share. You should know better. Because the majority of healthcare workers that are true healthcare workers and true caregivers appreciate us showing our journey with my father-in-law and Dan's dad. 100%. It is lots of other people are dealing with the same thing, and it makes them not feel so alone, Share, which as a true healthcare worker, you would understand that. So take your we and don't watch. Very simple. Okay, so, anywho, Dan, oftentimes, you know, he's a low-key guy. You see the way Dan dresses. Like, he stopped dressing up, to work a long time ago. I know, Jan, it's very simple. We don't feel like it's, well, who's we, number one? I see just a you being ugly. A towel?
A tile.
It's in my bathroom. So it's by the sink, my sink. If you walk into the left, it's a box leaning up against the wall.
In the same bathroom?
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah, this woman's on shit like that.
So,
She really is.
what else? So one time Dan was rushing in. One of my friends, Sue, she's a Korean lady. And she's been a friend of mine since Hannah was 2. So we met at a dance place with her kids and a couple other women, and we became friends. And the kids grew up together. Went to different schools and all that stuff, but they did Girl Scouts, you know, that type of thing. So Sue is, you know, she's got a lot of friends in the community, right? Oh, sorry, Patty, hang in there. That's tough. It's really hard. And I think I remember you saying that, helping your ex. I mean, that's crazy in and of itself, Patty. And so Dan, you know, just like quickly went to the office because, you know, we're about 12 minutes from the office or so. And, you know, he goes in and he was on the heavier phase of his weight at this point. And I think I told, some of you might remember the story. So it was and I'll explain to you. So she had recommended, because she always uses us, right? She always uses us for her accidents, her family's accidents. She always refers us because everybody knows, you know, she has an attorney. And so she referred her friends to Dan. So he shows up and he's probably in basketball shorts, a t-shirt, and, you know, like, they said flip-flops, but he wasn't wearing flip-flops. And showed up, and basically, I always tease my friend. She's Korean. Very, very, very blunt, very to the point. They're very harsh. Like, it took me a long time for me to understand that she wasn't being mean. It was just the way she is. That's just their.
Your toilet thinks that that's a butthole.
Yeah.
Because it has that bidet.
Yeah.
I must say, when I was
Bending down, it hit
I
it.
was standing, so I had on going, there's water in there, and I'm like, what the hell? I opened it up, and his shirt's, like, oh, look, it thinks
The
my
bidet.
shirt's a butthole.
Paul got drenched by the bidet. So, you know, Dan just shows up, and, you know, Dan's very good at what he does. He's very good at what he does. He's very respectful. He does a good job with what he does. It's culture. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. I've got a lot going on in here. And their culture. So I always tease her now because I'm like, Sue, you got to be so tough. She goes, oh, Danielle, you know I don't mean it that way. So I give her a hard time all the time. So anyway, I guess, you know, Dan said, okay, this is what's going on. This is how it works. This is, this probability of what you're going to get, blah, blah, blah. And they said, okay, thank you. And they left. And they called Sue. And they were like, I didn't realize how they were very critical of my husband. Sue called me and she was like, okay, so what was Dan wearing? And I said, well, why? What were you wearing? I don't know. She goes, he said he was wearing flip-flops. I'm like, well, Dan doesn't wear flip-flops, so I know that's not anything that's true. She goes, like basketball shorts and a t-shirt, and I said, probably shorts and a t-shirt. That's just Dan. He's a laid-back guy, and I don't think it matters. For me, I mean, I would almost feel more comfortable with somebody who wasn't all chissied up, right? In a necktie, and it makes me a little uncomfortable. So I would feel more comfortable with somebody who was just chill, right? They didn't like it. They thought he was totally unprofessional. They thought he was just a disgrace to himself and his practice. Maybe if he came in with his pants off, it would, anywho. So they were like, and she goes, you guys need to, he was fat. They called him fat. They called him fat. What? So I'm laughing. I'm like, Sue, what? And they're like, yeah, I don't know. That just is not Dan. So yes, they called him fat. So Sue was like, I'm sorry, that's just what they said. And I just said, this is who I use. You could choose to use them or not. It's up to you. They ended up finding another attorney who was professional, right? Thinner man. So, anywho, they ended up going to another attorney, and a couple weeks later, they fired him and came back to Dan. So that was the funny thing. So I guess moral of the story is never judge a book by its cover. His unmanscaped, circumcised wiener. Anyhow, so she says, and Sue said, she goes, Koreans are very, very particular. She's like, we're very bougie. So she goes, I know Dan. So, because I know Dan, I'm not offended by how he is, because I know he's a good attorney. She goes, but in the church, they're very typically bougie, and they expect you to be prim and proper, expect you to look the part, right? And so he was heavy. I was like, what the fuck does fat have to do with anything? What is that? Because he's fat, it's going to make him a less worthy attorney? Well, what the hell? That was rude. But they ended up coming back. So I was giggling because I thought it was funny as shit. And so Dan's like, ha 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 ha. I was like, well, maybe you should dress a little bit better. He's like, fuck that. They're not hiring me for my looks. They're hiring me for my brilliance, Hi, Cindy, how are you? It was judgmental. It was very judgmental. But they ended up hiring him. Didn't apologize to him because they didn't know we knew what they said about him, but ended up calling and telling Sue that they were happy with the work they did. And Sue was upset. Sue was like, the hell? I only tell you to go to him because I trust him. He's a friend and he's good at what he does. So, me too. Cheryl, I believe that a lot of attorneys are assholes. They're very driven on ego. You almost have to be, depending on the law you do. But at the same time, I think it's very, and it's not just because it's my husband, but I think it's very cool to see somebody who isn't so worried about the image of it, right? Proving they're, whatever. I know he should have double charged for that. And Dan said that. He's like, I wanted it to be like, I know what you said about me. Fat. But he didn't. So, never can judge a book by its cover. Why did I start talking about that? I don't remember. There was a point to that, right? I don't know. Good morning. Anywho, what else is going on, y'all? What time is it? It's 10. I'll stay on here for a little bit longer. We were talking about appearances. Something about dust. Oh, shoes. Shoes. That reminded me. Shoes. That's right. Dust, Dan gave up clothes, and that is why. Right? Can they be any more louder? Yeah. Where, yeah, and Pauline, that's what I always say. Like, right, with these women. I always talk about these women who are so angry, right, with other women, or maybe just insecure, or whatever they are. It's my construction guys finishing up some work.
Okay, so.
Oh, we got a long way to go, Les, but, Hi, Lair, how's it going? So anywho, it's really hard to judge a book by its cover. You should not, and that's why. Because there are more to people than what's on the outside. It's all about the inside. Have you having your bathroom expanded? No. My bathroom, so we had some repairs done with the first claim from my water leak, and they're just finishing up that work. They have to paint and they have to texture and do all that stuff and fix some tiles that they broke. Bye, Mona. Have a good one. No. I'm finishing up the main job that was started, and then we have another claim open, so we're waiting to hear what we get from that. And then we will start the other stuff. How many accounts do we have? User, everything is tagged. I have 2 accounts. The one you're on is my live account.
You should wear you guys should wear masks in there. You don't want to get that shit in your lungs.
Dan,
You're like fucking 30 years. You gotta
Dan's coming out
I
with
know,
the.
but you can still.
Bye, fat boy.
You're here.
Love you, appreciate you.
That stuff will get caught in my mouth.
Hello in South Africa. Dan's coming out. Getting the masks. Yeah. You should choose the man by his wiener. Yes, watch Naked Attraction. YouTube, Naked Attraction, y'all. Or if you're in the UK, apparently it's on every night. Anyway. All right, y'all, it's about to get loud in here. Maybe they're gonna do it out here.
These are here if you guys want them.
Dan, they have them. Daddy Dan.
I'll put them on top of the fridge here.
Daddy Dan, can you give me a bottled water while you're out? What'd they say about Donnie?
3 o'clock. He's not happy.
No.
He's not happy.
Did you find out where the earthquake was? Somebody said in San Francisco area. 70 miles from Sacramento.
How bad?
4.8.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not.
Nothing. That's like a tropical storm. We don't even. A tropical storm to Floridians. They don't even blink.
But it was weird. I know Dan's all coming here, guys. They're looking at him like, Dan. Paul Senior was like, do you know how many years I've been doing this without a mask? It's too late to save my lungs. Snoopy. I like that. Yes, I am trying to be myself. It was in Isleton. Somebody said it was in Isleton. Y'all, I get Isleton, it was cute though. Isn't it crazy? And then he goes back in and Paul Senior's look on his face was like, get the fuck out of here. And then Dan comes back out with the masks. Don't you think they know? Oh God, that was funny. Charlene, you're welcome. And enjoy that show.
I just don't want to be alive.
Was 4.6, but downgraded. Everybody's. Somebody said Isleton and somebody said something else. It's weird that Isleton has them. I didn't know that Isleton would have them. Grandpa's inside. Right, he's gonna protect their lungs. It's fine. I'm used to it. Anywho, y'all, it's Wednesday. We will be on tonight, so I'm gonna leave and assess some situations around here. No, I asked for it. Okay, did you hear me say, Dan, can I have a water? He was right there anyway, with the masks. CNH, pure cane sugar from Hawaii, growing in the sun. When you cook, when you bake, you CNH, pure cane sugar, that's the one. Does anybody remember that? Well, her handle name was CNH, so it made me think of that. Anywho, yeah, he came over and threw me the water. Good, Christy. I'll probably be asleep. I'm gonna take a nap, definitely. But anyhow, I'm gonna go because they're cutting tile that they broke. So you guys have a badass day. Be the strong bitches you are, the strong bros you are. Handle your shit. Make improvements to thyself because you matter. You are important. You're worthy, and your happiness is important. And you can only make yourself happy. And you cannot make yourself happy if you don't make the changes necessary to own your shit and to evolve. And practice makes perfect, y'all. Set those boundaries. Set those boundaries. Work on thyself, and you will be a happier person. With that, I leave you. I bid adieu, and I will see you later. About 4:35 PST. We will be on as a couple. Don't be late, or you won't get a date. And I want updates on how many of you have watched Naked Attraction. Bum, bum, bum. Love y'all. Thanks for coming, as always. I appreciate you. You mean the world to me. Bye. If I can get out. Bye, y'all.